Very good morning, friends. So, today's topic which we have is working for bigger companies are better than the smaller companies. Now, this can be a very large, vast discussion, but today I will try to put down my words, my thoughts into it. I believe there are two kinds of perspective in here. Would you like to learn things or would you like a security? Most of the people will answer that I would like to have both the things. But having both the things together in the initial stage of your career is actually a bit challenging. What can be done over here is that you can probably do one thing and then based on that you can jump onto another thing. That's very important. Now, why do I say that? If you join a very large company initially, a company became very large because of their entire workforce, because they have a proper system in place, because they have already done the things that should have been done. That means everything you are getting in a proper plate. So the system has been created, the employee structure has been created, the entire ecosystem has been designed properly. However, in the same scenario, if you join a startup or a small company, you will understand that nothing is in place. Everything you have to do it on your own. There is no template, there is no structure, there is no design system. You have to do it everything from scratch. And probably in the initial stage, even you will get frustrated that why am I doing all this? There is nothing ready. But in the small company, that's how they survive. So, in here, there are two kinds of things which I have mentioned so far. One is a design system, another one where you have to start from scratch. There are again two things which you will learn. One thing is, if you start working in a startup or a small company, because you will be designing all this system, because you will be understanding all this, automatically you will be learning a lot. You will be literally learning day in and day out. Everything you will be doing, there will be struggle, there will be challenges, and by doing that you will be learning so many things if you work for a small company or a startup. However, as you know that in startup or in small company there could be financial problems, salary might not be that high, or there will be other challenges. At the same time, if you join an established big company or an MNC, you will understand that everything is already settled, everything has already been designed, so you don't have to really struggle with that. But because of that, you won't be able to learn those. That's again another challenge. And in the same time, there will be a lot of security. Now, many people might actually argue about that even in the big companies there will be learning opportunities. I don't deny that, but the kind of learning which you will have in a small scale company or even in a startup, that will be way more higher because they will be starting from the scratch. Now, what can be done over here is that, so why do you think just because of learning you'll be joining a startup where probably your package will be also low? Why shouldn't everyone join the large companies? Well, it really depends on your motivation and your focus. I usually prefer for anyone, if anyone is asking for suggestions, I usually suggest them go for a startup in the initial stage because there is nothing to lose. You are just getting a job, you don't probably have that much burden from the family, you can probably sustain with that lower amount, and your family will also be happy because you are doing a job. There is not much of a peer pressure. So you can do that. You can join a startup, you can join a small scale company, you can understand how to work, how to face challenges, you can learn a lot, and eventually, let's say you work there for a couple of years, you understand the whole thing, and then you jump into a big company. That way, you will be in a far more better position. That's what matters. But I don't deny that even these days in the large companies, they work in this. Let's say if the company is opening up a new sector, or if the company is opening up a new system, probably there will be opportunities, and many people has already done that. It really depends on what you want from your job. Thank you.